Today I'm going to talk about the thing that I'm probably asked the most to help with, and that's trapping moles. I always get, Rob, what are you doing to trap all those moles? Well, I'm going to show you the trap that I like to use the most. I've tried many. I'm going to show you how to choose which mound to place them in and how to set them to be successful. The moles. So you can look behind me here. We've got a full-size soccer field that I helped put in here at the Promise Church, 100 yards long, and you can see behind it is woods and open space and natural land. So naturally there's a lot of moles in there, and they keep working their way out onto the field, and I have to trap them and beat them back, and then they come out and I trap them some more. So in the last year and a half since I put in this field, I've got 32 confirmed kills of moles, and I think I've killed a few more that I just didn't actually pull their bodies out. So while I'm out here standing behind the church, I know Scripture says that God created the heavens and the earth in 6 days, and on the seventh day he rested. And don't quote me on this, but I believe Satan came in on the seventh day while God was resting and created moles and mosquitoes to ruin our outdoor experience. So I'm going to teach you how to take care of Satan's minions. Okay, the very first thing you need to do is go out and just step on all the molehills that you have around and smash them flat. All it takes is one step, and then you can come back the next day with your mole traps, and the hills that are pushed back up, you know those are the ones that the moles are most active in, and that's where you want to set your traps. Besides stepping on the mounds and the ones that are pushed back up are active, these two mounds right here are dry. It's been dry the last couple days after a lot of rain. Over here you can see that this is moist dirt that's been pushed up, and this is moist dirt that was pushed up. So these were pushed up today, and then these have been pushed up and were dried out by the sun and the sunshine the last couple days. This is an active hole. One of the reasons I like these cinch traps the most, besides the fact that I trap the most moles with them and they're very effective, is I feel like they're a lot safer. You take this trap, you do have to dig a bigger hole in the ground, which is not as positive, but set it down flat on the ground, and then you slide this arm into the hole. And so then when the mole comes along, he comes through inside the arms and hits the stopper, and once it hits the release, it cinches down on them really hard. Now the reason this works really well, and the reason I like this, is the trap part itself is way underground. If some kid was out on the field playing with it and he happened to hit this arm at spring, it might slap him, but it's not actually going to pinch him in. The Victor trap might take a finger off almost, but the trapping mechanism is actually underneath the ground. So normally I'd recommend wearing gloves because moles have a great sense of smell. I happen to forget my gloves at home. I've trapped a lot of moles with and without gloves, but they do have great sense of smell. So if you're try not to get your smell all over the hole and your traps. So remove the dirt from the hole that you're going to set the traps in. Find where your hole is. And now for these holes, you are going to have to create a fairly sizable opening for these traps. I like to try to keep my chunk of sod together, and then I can just place it back on the hole at a later date and just step it right back in there. I actually have a preference on the size opening. They've modified their traps a little bit recently. This one has a little bit smaller opening than this one. These are the ones that I feel I trap the moles best with the slightly larger opening. So after I set the trap, okay, we've got the hole dug. I can see there's a run here and a run here on this side. That's where the two tunnels are. My set trap I'm going to take down. I want to slide it in there. This is a nice straight run. It's good. I'm laying pretty flat inside the hole. Take the other one, go the opposite direction, and lay it flat. They have just enough room that they're not going to interfere with each other. Now you can see the negative is I do have to dig a pretty big hole to get the traps going outside both sides of the run. Okay, so we've got a run this way and a run going this way. I think I have the hole dug just about the right size. Work this in. Sometimes they don't cooperate and dig a perfectly straight tunnel for you. There we go, just far enough apart that they don't interfere with each other. Okay, let's see how we did. It's been about 4 days actually now. I have a trap sprung here and a trap sprung here, so hopefully we have a mole in them. That one got away. This one has a little resistance. Oh, that's what we're talking about right here. Confirmed kill number 33 on this field alone. Excellent. One more down. Okay, you may have noticed something a little bit different. When I set these traps in this hole, there was 2 traps and now there's 3, and you're going, what's going on? Well, I did come back and check the traps on Sunday like I said I was going to, but I had only found 2 tunnels when I set the trap, and then there was a 3rd tunnel that I'd missed, and the mole came out of that 3rd tunnel and pushed dirt on top of the traps so that they wouldn't even spring had the moles come into it. So I found that other tunnel, cleared it out, set a 3rd trap, and therefore any side he came in I was able to get him, and we did. Number 33, 33rd confirmed kill on this field.